Hi everybody, it's Jen, your favorite Clinique consultant. I am so excited because this is my first makeup tutorial video ever. Woo! As you can see, I'm wearing my Clinique lab coat, which means today is all about the brand that I love, Clinique. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to create this look, which is a girls' night out look, easy to recreate, guaranteed to give you the wow. So the next time you see me, I'm going to have half my face missing eyeshadow, lipstick, and brows. You ready, set, go. We are going to dive right in. We're going to start with brows. I just believe that doing brows first really sets up the tone for the rest of the face. So I'm going to be using Clinique's Superfine Brow Pencil in soft brown. Now this comes in a lot of different shades. So if you're not brunette like me, you have a lot of options. The reason I love this is if you can see it's got a very thin point, which is great for reshaping, kind of redefining what your brow shape needs to be. And as you can see, I do have a few wonky things going on that we are going to fix. So we're going to start right in. So first thing I'm going to do first is just clean up what's going on here, where you can see that I'm clearly growing some hair back in because I've overplucked. I'm going to move up on top and fill in what that line is up there. And if you notice, I'm going from my nose to my ear. My lines are all going in that direction. And that is because I already have hair there. I didn't totally overpluck, so I'm just filling in what's already there. If I had completely overplucked, I'd be going in the opposite direction towards my nose against the grain, and that's for if you've got no hair and you're giving yourself a completely new brow. I'm just going to take my spoolie and kind of brush through my brow hair, and what that's going to do is break up the line so it's not so harsh and make it look more natural. Next, I'm just going to clean up my edges, and I'm going to use a concealer. I'm going to use Airbrush Concealer by Clinique, and I'm using the Illuminator color in this, and again, lots of different color options. The reason why I'm doing this particular concealer is it's super lightweight, and it has optics in it which brighten wherever you put it, so it gives you natural highlight as well as conceals. I love it though because it's super, super lightweight. And I can put anything on top of it. In fact, you'll see how much I use this concealer. And it doesn't cake up, it just keeps that bright, even undertone. So you can see how it's cleaning up my lines. And all I did was just shape under and above my brow. And now I'm taking a big fluffy brush, and I'm using Clinique's Eyeshadow brush without any shadow on it. And I'm just buffing around the edges of my brows. And look how much cleaner that looks already. Oh, beautiful. Eyebrows are done. We're going to move on to eyes. I'm going to take that same concealer, the Airbrush Concealer in Illuminator, and I'm just going to do a quick dash of it across my lid. We're just using this kind of as my base. I want to even out my skin tone on my eye, and again, I want to have a nice bright undertone. So all these browns that I'm going to put underneath here do not get muddy. They stay nice and bright still. Okay, for our shadow, we're going to be using this beautiful palette, and it's Clinique's limited edition Aromatics in White palette. And we're going to start with this color right here. And we're going to put that right in our natural crease line. And we're going to bring it down from there over our lid. What we're going to be doing is just slowly building up color in the crease and just slightly above. So again, it doesn't get muddy, we have a nice build, there's more depth to it, and it doesn't just look like a bunch of plopped down color. The next color we're going to take is this kind of golden shade, and we're going to put that right in the crease as well. And that's really going to stay in the crease and just go slightly above it and buff that out. And you'll notice I'm using the same eyeshadow brush for all these colors, and I'm actually using Clinique's Contour eyeshadow brush. And I love it. It's nice and firm, so it really goes right into that crease where you want it to go. And then when you want to buff it out, you can play with it. But I like it because it keeps things exactly where you put them. Okay, we're going to come through and blend that a little bit better. Okay. The next color we're going to take is the slightly darker brown color, and that is going to go right on the lid. So lash line to the crease, and we're doing just a little bit of it. I just want to have just the hint of the brown coming down, but you can still see some of those gold colors coming through. For the last part of the eyeshadow, we're gonna take the darkest brown, and I'm actually switching to the eyeliner brush by Clinique. And this is great because it's gonna get right where I need it, but we're gonna put it right in the crease to get the depth. And I'm just gonna go back and forth and blend, add a little bit more. Yeah, we're just gonna go back and forth till I get the dense depth that I want. We're gonna go underneath the eye, because I'm going to have a nice smoked out eye under here. For the finishing touches for the eyeshadow, I'm actually going to use Clinique Sugarcane Eyeshadow, which is one of my favorites. As you can see, it is well loved. And it is just a very beautiful shimmery white color. And I'm going to use that right in the dead center of my eye. Kind of plop it on there, right where your eyeball is. And then right on my inside corner. Dust some of this off, and I'm going to go right underneath my brow bone for some highlight to really lift underneath my brow. Then I'm going to take that fluffy brush, and I'm just going to blend that in so we don't see a distinct line, but we definitely get some highlight in there, and same thing right in the middle. Just kind of buff that in. I still want to have that pop. So for the eyeliner, we're going to go ahead and use the new Kajal eyeliner, High Impact Kajal eyeliner in Blackened Black. This actually comes in 4 shades, so if you're not a black eyeliner person, you're more like browns or blues or greens, you can definitely check out the other colors. But the reason I love this so much is this was inspired by Middle Eastern makeup. You know those really pretty Princess Jasmine eyes, the real thick, with the thick black eyeliner? That's where this eyeliner came from, and it's actually ophthalmologist test it, so you can go ahead and put it in your waterline, which is what we're going to do, because I want to have a really dramatic liner. And then I'm going to do it underneath as well. And if you have a lot of eye sensitivities, I would recommend skipping the waterline part of this. Then what we're going to do is we are going to take the eyeliner, and I'm just going to sketch my basic line in there. And I'm kind of doing it in very soft sketching strokes, just like I did my brows. Right into the lash line, not a super thick caterpillar line. Then to get the cat eye, we're actually going to go from the bottom line, bottom of your eye, and we're going to draw that diagonal line up. Now, the more hooded your eye is, the more you're going to have to go out and up so that you can see it. Otherwise, it's just going to fall into the eye. So you have a slight hood, so you can see even though I'm actually bringing it pretty far out, it looks pretty short in comparison. Then we can go ahead and start thickening that up and connecting it back. This is one of my tricks to get a cat eye, is draw it first with a regular pencil and then come back on top with a liquid liner so that it gets nice and sharp and clean and you don't have to worry about messing up with the liquid liner. Before we do the liquid liner though, we are going to come back to this palette and we're going to use that gold color again. And we're actually just going to put it right in the waterline, right on top of where we did the eyeliner, and just a little bit. What we want to do is have it catch light. See, like, oh, look at that. So we'll just have it catch light, and I'm going to take what's left and kind of just dust it on the bottom of my lid, my eye. Now we're going to take liquid liner, and I'm using Clinique's Pretty Easy Liner, liquid eyeliner in black. And look at that point. Oh, you can't really see it. I'm trying to make it clear. Like, that is a beautiful point. I just think that this is such a great liner. It has lasted me for liquid liner a very long time. And I'm just going right over, tracing right over. And it's going to give me that really nice, sharp edge. And more of a darker black eye. All right, we just have lashes left to do on the eyes, and I like a more thicker, dramatic lash, so I'm going to be using 2 different mascaras. I'm actually be using Clinique's Chubby Lash Mascara in Jet Black, or I'm sorry, Jumbo Jet, and look at that really thick mascara wand. So this is going to really coat your lashes and give you a lot of mascara. It's going to give you a lot more drama, thicker and longer lashes. So that's what one coat does. I'm actually going to do 2 because, like I said, I like the drama on my face, not in my life. So we're going to go for 1 more coat. And then just really separate and define. I'm going to use a second mascara, and it's the new Flutter to Full Mascara. And let me tell you how cool this mascara is. So let me see if you can see. See how it's got 3 different lashes on there? That's because you can pick how dramatic of a lash you want. They have more of a natural to more of a dramatic. You're actually you twist this part of it, and that will control the opening of the mascara tube. So if you want more of a natural lash, it's gonna have a more closed mascara tube, so it's gonna pull more product off, so you have less on your brush. And the more dramatic, it's gonna have more of an open tube, therefore more product comes off on the brush, therefore you have a little bit more of a dramatic lash. So I'm actually moving it to the most natural lash so that I have so I don't have a ton of product coming off, and that way I can really just get in and separate and define my lashes just a little bit more. And then I'm going to go through and just do my bottom lashes real quick. Usually I like to pull out my bottom lash mascara because it's really formulated for those bottom lashes, but in the effort of time today and not showing you guys 14 different mascaras, we're going to just use this one for now. All right, it's lip time. So we are gonna have more of a bolder plum lip. And to start off, I'm gonna use the lip liner. It's the Crushed Berry Quickliner for lips. And I'm gonna use this just around my lips. Nothing crazy. For my actual color on my lips, I'm going to be using Clinique's Pop Liquid Matte Lip Color. Say that like 6 times in a row. Pop Liquid Matte Lip Color. Pop Liquid Matte Lip Color. But I'm going to be using it in this really cool plum color, which is called Black Licorice Pop. And this is my favorite part about using these is look. Oh, look at all that color. Oh my gosh. So we're going to use this color right in the middle of our lip. And just like a pendulum, swing it back and forth till my lip is full of color. So there it is. There is my girls' night out look that is easy to recreate, guaranteed to wow. And I know personally, I cannot wait to show my girlfriends my new lip color because they are going to just die over it. So like, comment, share, follow, do all those wonderful things on the video, and tell me most of all what you're so excited to try out in your makeup look. Thank you all again for tuning in. All that's left for me to do is take down my hair, pop off the lab coat, and head out the door. So while I'm out tonight having a cocktail, I'll be thinking of you all. Cheers!